ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಜ್ಞಾನದೀಪ.
ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರು ಬಸವಲಿಂಗಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಶ್ರೀ ಬಸವ ಟಿವಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ವಿತೀಯ PUC ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ಹಿತದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭಿಸಿರುವ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನದೀಪ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರ್ HBK ಮಾಡುವ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇಂದಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ನಂಬರ್ 11 ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್, ಫಿನಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್, ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ನ ಟೋಟಲ್ ವೆಯ್ಟೇಜ್ ನಿಮಗೆ 7 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ 7 ಮಾರ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಪಾರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 15ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ದೆನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಡಿ 5th ಮೇನಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 33ನಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 33ಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 33 ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಎ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ದೆನ್ 33B, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಿಂದ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ 33A ನಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ 1 ಕ್ವಶನ್, 33B ಮತ್ತು 15 ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕಿನ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎವ್ರಿ ಇಯರಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ 1 by 1 ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ನೇದಾಗಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಥನಾಲ್ ಟು ಈಥೀನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 2017 ಅಗೇನ್ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ, ಜೂನ್ 2017, March 18, again supplementary 18, again March 2019, again in supplementary 19. ಸೊ 3 years ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಡಿಹೈಡ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಥನಾಲ್ ಟು ಈಥೀನ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಎಥನಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ CH3 CH2OH. This is ethanol molecule. When ethanol molecule is heated in presence of concentrated H2SO4, nothing but concentrated sulfuric acid at a temperature of 170 degrees Celsius, this ethanol molecule undergoes dehydration. Then what do you mean by dehydration? We know that dehydration is nothing but loss of water molecule. So loss of water molecule takes place like this. So here it eliminates OH minus and H plus from this carbon atom, and the product is CH2 double bond CH2 with the elimination of water molecule. This is dehydration of ethanol to ethene. This is ethanol molecule. Ethanol molecule when heated with concentrated H2SO4 at a temperature of 170 degrees Celsius, in terms of Kelvin it is 443 Kelvin, it forms ethene as the product. This is general reaction. Now let us go through its mechanism. Mechanism of ethanol to ethene involves 3 steps. Step 1 is protonation of alcohol, and step 2 is formation of step 2 is formation of carbocation, and last one, step 3 is deprotonation. We know that deprotonation is nothing but loss of proton. So step 1, protonation of alcohol. Let me consider alcohol molecule, that is CH3 CH2OH. This is alcohol molecule. We know that oxygen is having 2 lone pairs of electrons. This oxygen molecule accepts H plus from the acid H2SO4 in order to form protonated alcohol. That protonated alcohol is like CH3 CH2, it forms OH2. This is what we call as protonated alcohol, and this is step 1. In step 2, the protonated alcohol molecule is going to lose 1 molecule of water to form carbocation. So step 2 is formation of carbocation, that is CH3 CH2 OH2. This protonated alcohol molecule is going to lose what? A molecule of water in order to form CH3, CH2 plus. This is what we call it as carbocation, and you already know that carbocation is nothing but, it is a species which is having nothing but carbon which is having positive charge are called carbocations. Carbon with negative charge are called carbanions. This is step 2, that is formation of carbocation. Step 3, deprotonation. So where deprotonation is nothing but, let me consider carbocation, that is CH3, CH2. This is carbocation. In this molecule, we know that carbon is already bonded to 3 hydrogens. ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ separate ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Let me write like this, CH2 and H. This carbocation is going to lose one of its H plus. So ಈ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So due to loss of H plus, the molecule will become like CH2 double bond CH2. This is what we call it as ethene. Students, this is mechanism for the dehydration of alcohol to alkene, especially example ethanol to ethene. Dehydration of ethanol to ethene takes place in presence of concentrated H2SO4 as a dehydrating agent at a temperature of 170 degrees Celsius. ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. This dehydration of ethanol to ethene involves 3 steps. Step 1 is protonation of alcohol. Step 2 is formation of carbocation, nothing but loss of water molecule, and step 3 is deprotonation, nothing but loss of proton. In step 1, water molecule is going to absorb H plus from acid in order to form protonated alcohol, where oxygen carries 2 hydrogens, nothing but 2H. Step 2 is formation of carbocation. This step involves loss of water molecule from protonated alcohol in order to form carbocation. This is also loss of water molecule. Step 3 is deprotonation, nothing but loss of proton from the carbon atom. Carbocation carries positive charge, nothing but carbon carrying positive charge are called carbocations. This carbocation molecule is going to lose one of its hydrogen, nothing but H plus, in order to form the product. That product is ethene. And this question is very important for your exams. So dehydration of ethanol to ethene, keep remember, dehydration is nothing but loss of water molecule. Therefore, any alcohol molecules when treated with concentrated H2SO4 at a temperature of 170 degrees Celsius, they are going to form alkenes. This is very important question. So now let us move on to second question. And next important 2 questions are, one is reaction of phenol with concentrated HNO3, nothing but nitric acid. And another one, preparation of phenol from cumene. Now let us discuss reaction of phenol with concentrated nitric acid, nothing but nitration reaction. We know that phenol is nothing but C6H5OH. This molecule what we call it as phenol. When phenol treated with nitrating mixture or concentrated HNO3, we know that nitrating mixture is nothing but it is a mixture of concentrated HNO3 and concentrated H2SO4. When phenol treated with concentrated HNO3, it undergoes nitration in such a way that it is going to form, ತುಂಬ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ HNO3 ಆರ್ ಡೈಲ್ಯೂಟ್ HNO3 2 ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ನಾವೀಗ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ವಿತ್ concentrated HNO3. So phenol when treated with concentrated HNO3, it is going to form this molecule, and this molecule is nothing but, if I consider numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here nitro groups are present on 2nd position, 4th position as well as 6th position. 2, 4, 6. How many nitro? Trinitro. So all trinitro are present on phenol. Hence this molecule is known as 2,4,6-trinitrophenol. This 2,4,6-trinitrophenol is commonly called as picric acid. So students, exam ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ explain the reaction of phenol with concentrated nitric acid, or how to prepare picric acid, or explain the preparation of 2,4,6 trinitrophenol ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. So when phenol molecule reacts with concentrated HNO3, it undergoes electrophilic substitution in order to form 2,4,6 trinitrophenol, or nothing but picric acid. This is also very important question. I hope ನಿಮಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So next question ni discuss ಮಾಡುವ. That next question is preparation of phenol from cumene. It is possible to prepare phenol from hydrocarbon also, that is from cumene. We know that cumene is nothing but isopropyl benzene. Then how to prepare phenol from cumene? So this molecule is isopropyl benzene, that is CH3CH3. This is nothing but cumene molecule. This cumene molecule, when undergoes oxidation, we know that oxidation is addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, or oxidation is also defined as loss of electrons. This cumene molecule, when undergoes oxidation in presence of air, it is going to form cumene hydroperoxide. Cumene hydroperoxide is that CH3COOH, CH3 is formed. This is cumene hydroperoxide. This cumene hydroperoxide, when treated with acid, nothing but H plus, nothing but this cumene hydroperoxide molecule undergoes acid hydrolysis in order to form phenol plus acetone, where phenol is C6H5OH plus acetone is CH3C double bond O, CH3 is formed. This is preparation of phenol from cumene. So then what is preparation of phenol from cumene? Cumene molecule, when undergoes oxidation, it is going to form cumene hydroperoxide. This cumene hydroperoxide on acid hydrolysis, when treated with acid molecule, it is going to form phenol plus acetone. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ ನೈಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ನೈಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. Phenol molecule, when treated with concentrated nitric acid, it undergoes nitration to form 2,4,6. How many nitro? 3 nitro. Hence it is 2,4,6 trinitrophenol, commonly known as picric acid. And another reaction, preparation of phenol from cumene. We know that cumene is nothing but isopropyl benzene or 2-phenyl propane. It's IUPAC name. This cumene molecule undergoes oxidation to form cumene hydroperoxide. This cumene hydroperoxide molecule undergoes acid hydrolysis in order to form phenol plus acetone. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲೂ ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ತುಂಬ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು. ನೇಮ್ ದ ಬೈ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕ್ಯುಮೀನ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದೆರಡು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ನ ತುಂಬ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2 important questions from alcohols, phenols and ethers are, one is Raymer-Tayman reaction and another one Kolbe-base reaction. Then what is Raymer-Tayman reaction? Raymer-Tayman reaction is nothing but it is a preparation of salicylaldehyde by using phenol in presence of chloroform and NaOH. Nothing but this phenol molecule, when treated with chloroform, that is CHCl3, in presence of an alkali like NaOH, a CHO group is introduced to ortho position of phenol to form salicylaldehyde. Clear? So preparation of salicylaldehyde by treating phenol with chloroform in presence of NaOH is called as Raymer-Tayman reaction. So Raymer-Tayman reaction, let me consider phenol molecule. We know that phenol is C6H5OH. This phenol molecule, when treated with CHCl3, that is chloroform, in presence of aqueous NaOH, CHO group is introduced to ortho position of phenol molecule. Therefore, it is going to form an intermediate, that is, so here ಏನು introduce ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, CHO group introduce ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Nothing but an aldehyde group is introduced to ortho position of phenol molecule. This molecule undergoes acid hydrolysis, nothing but when treated with an acid, that Na is replaced by H in order to form C6H4OH CHO. This molecule is nothing but salicylaldehyde. Salicylaldehyde is also known as, if I consider this one as first position and this is second position. At second position there is an hydroxy group. Hence, according to IUPAC, this is 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde. Okay, salicylaldehyde is common name, where IUPAC name of that compound is 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde. So, phenol molecule, when treated with chloroform in presence of NaOH, it forms an intermediate where CHO group, nothing but this group, is introduced to ortho position of phenol molecule. This molecule, upon acid hydrolysis, it is going to give the corresponding product. That product is salicylaldehyde. It is also known as 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde and also called as ortho-hydroxy benzaldehyde. This is preparation of salicylaldehyde by using phenol, and that reaction is known as Raymer-Tayman reaction. And another reaction is Kolbe reaction. Kolbe reaction andre ಏನು? ಸೊ ಈ ಕೋಲ್ಬೇಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಅಗೇನ್ ನಾನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್. ಈ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ NaOH ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ನ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ NaOH ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲಿಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲಿಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ 2-hydroxy benzoic acid. Preparation of salicylic acid. So, by treating phenol with carbon dioxide in presence of NaOH is called as Kolbe reaction. Phenol na carbon dioxide ಮತ್ತು NaOH ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಯಾಲಿಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕೋಲ್ಬೇಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ C6H5OH. This phenol molecule, when treated with NaOH, it is going to form sodium phenate. This is sodium phenate. So phenol, when treated with NaOH, sodium phenate is formed. This sodium phenate molecule, when treated with carbon dioxide followed by an acid, nothing but acid hydrolysis, sodium phenate gets converted into salicylic acid. That salicylic acid is C6H4OH COOH. So in this condition, carboxylic acid group is introduced to ortho position of phenol. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? Initially I considered phenol molecule, when treated with NaOH, sodium phenate is formed. This sodium phenate molecule, when treated with carbon dioxide followed by acid hydrolysis, nothing but an acid, it forms this molecule. This is nothing but salicylic acid. But according to IUPAC system, at second position there is one hydroxy group. Hence it is 2-hydroxy. We know that C6H5OH is called benzoic acid. Hence it is 2-hydroxy benzoic acid is formed. And this is about Kolbe's reaction. So we got two reaction discuss madidvi. One is Raymer-Tayman reaction and another one Kolbe's reaction. So preparation of salicylic acid by using phenol is called Kolbe's reaction, whereas preparation of salicylaldehyde by using phenol is called Raymer-Tayman reaction. So phenol molecule na chloroform in presence of NaOH jothe treat madidre one intermediate barutte. That molecule and acid hydrolysis, it gives salicylaldehyde, nothing but 2-hydroxy benzaldehyde. This is Reimer-Tiemann reaction. Coal base reaction andre preparation of salicylic acid by using phenol, carbon dioxide in presence of NaOH. Phenol molecule when treated with NaOH, sodium phenate formation agate. That sodium phenate molecule when treated with carbon dioxide followed by acid hydrolysis, it gives 2-hydroxy benzoic acid. Artha agide alva student? So one is Reimer-Tiemann reaction and another one coal base reaction. Clear? Our next important questions from alcohols, phenols and ethers are: one is reaction of phenol with zinc dust and another one is oxidation of phenol. So reaction of phenol with zinc dust, let me consider phenol molecule. We know that phenol is C6H5OH. This phenol when treated with zinc dust, phenol molecule when treated with zinc dust, it undergoes reduction to form this one. Idelleru nimge gotta ide. This molecule is so called benzene. Therefore, phenol molecule when treated with zinc, it undergoes reduction to form benzene. Clear? This is reaction of phenol with zinc dust. Next one is oxidation of phenol. So phenol readily undergoes oxidation in presence of chromic acid or sodium dichromate. It is going to form a conjugated diketone called benzoquinone. So phenol is C6H5OH. This is phenol molecule. This phenol molecule undergoes oxidation in presence of chromic acid, that is mixture of sodium dichromate and concentrated HNO3. It is going to form a conjugated diketone. That conjugated diketone is this. This molecule is formed and this is called as benzoquinone. So phenol molecule undergoes oxidation in presence of chromic acid to form benzoquinone. This is conjugated diketone. So ಎರಡು reaction discuss ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. First one is reaction of phenol with zinc dust. Phenol when treated with zinc dust, it undergoes reduction to form benzene. So phenol zinc dust ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಬೆನ್ಝೀನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್. ಸೊ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕ್ರೋಮಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಆದರೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ನ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಡೈಕ್ರೋಮೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟೆಡ್ H2SO4 ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಎ ವೇ ದಟ್ a conjugated diketone is formed and that conjugated diketone is benzoquinone. Clear? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಈಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗೋಣ. Next one is Williamson's ether synthesis. We know that ethers are organic compounds in which oxygen is directly bonded to two alkyl groups or two aryl groups or one alkyl and one aryl groups. We know that generally ethers are represented as ROR'. We know that there are two types of ethers. So one is simple ether, another one is mixed ether, nothing but symmetrical and unsymmetrical. By dehydration of alcohols, it is possible to prepare simple ethers but by not mixed ethers. Then how to prepare mixed ethers? So mixed ethers can only be prepared with the help of Williamson's ether synthesis. ಸೊ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಈಥರ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಯಾವುದು? ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಈಥರ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್. ಈ ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಈಥರ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸ್ನ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋ ಆಲ್ಕೇನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಹ್ಯಾಲೋರಿನ್ಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ವಿಲಿಯಮ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಈಥರ್ ಸಿಂಥಸಿಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಎನಿ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋ ಆಲ್ಕೇನ್. ದಟ್ ಎನಿ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋ ಆಲ್ಕೇನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ವೆನ್ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಲ್ಕಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಈಥರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ NaX, ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಹ್ಯಾಲೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಲ್ಕಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಬಟ್ ನಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್. ಸೊ ಹ್ಯಾಲೋ ಆಲ್ಕೇನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ವೆನ್ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಆಲ್ಕಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ they are going to form ethers along with the elimination of sodium halides. So haloalkanes are generally represented as Rx plus sodium alkoxide, where sodium alkoxide is NaOR dash. So haloalkane molecule, when treated with sodium alkoxide, this Na plus and X minus is eliminated to form ROR dash. That ROR dash is formed along with the loss of NaX. That ROR dash is called ether. So preparation of ethers by the reaction of haloalkanes with sodium alkoxide is called Williamson's ether synthesis. One example discuss maduva. Let me consider CH3Br bromomethane. This bromomethane molecule, when treated with NaOC2H5, sodium ethoxide, nothing but it's a derivative of ethyl alcohol. So when sodium ethoxide treated with methyl bromide, NaBr is eliminated and the product is CH3OC2H5. Product is CH3OC2H5 plus NaBr is formed. So students, CH3Br andre enu? Bromomethane. This bromomethane, when treated with sodium ethoxide, ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಈಥರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಈಥರ್ ಈಸ್ ethyl methyl ether. This is ethyl methyl ether formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. And this is Williamson's ether synthesis. So Williamson's ether synthesis ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is one of the method for the preparation of ethers by using sodium alkoxide and haloalkanes. When haloalkanes treated with sodium alkoxide, ethers are formed. Example, bromomethane. When bromomethane treated with sodium ethoxide, with the elimination of sodium bromide, ethyl methyl ether is formed. This is one of the very important question for your examination. ಇವತ್ತು ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿ, ಸೊ ಮುಂದಿನ ಸಂಚಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗಳನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರು ಬಸವಲಿಂಗಾಯ ನಮಃ.